Okay, this is going to be a quick show today. Quick show today. Let me get Fee King on here. She's driving. She's driving. She's trying to get to the right place. And I just got a phone call from the front desk. I'm about to take someone from the front desk. So say something, Fee. Say something while I go to the front door.
Okay, welcome to Fiance Files with your girl, your local fitness go-to girl, the body architect, Fee King and his fiance, and Sekou Rights. Let me turn that down. So we both are multitasking, but we're making it happen, and we're happy to be here with you. Happy Thankful Thursday. You Sekou's got company. Sekou's got company.
Yeah, I got company.
You need to go?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah. So, you tell them about the deers yet?
No, I just said hello. Welcome to Fiance Files.
Welcome
With Fee King and Sekou Rights, the Money Wizard.
Money Wizard.
The Money Wizard.
Yeah.
Good morning, Oh, look at that. Look at that. I see you out here in these hero streets.
Yes. I am going to give a percentage of sales of this hoodie to Rock's Reaction Program. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. And so where can people get their hero stroke inspired?
People can get the hero anywhere the wait a minute. Oh, my website. That's where they can go to get my hoodie.
Can you share that?
And like I said, these hoodies are going to go give a donation to Rock's Reaction Program, which is the nonprofit my father started ages ago. And my website is SekouRights.com. SekouRights.com. I'll put that up.
Thank you. I was just going to ask you if you could put that up.
Yeah.
Nice. And listen, they are so this hoodie is so well made and it's so warm. Right now it's 42 degrees and this is all I'm rocking is my hoodie and I have a little t-shirt on underneath it. But it's so soft and cozy, cuddly and warm. I love it. This is my favorite hoodie and I have lots of hoodies. This one is my favorite.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so while I look for the
go to banner.
Yeah, go to banners. Yes, go to banners.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So while I'm looking for that, what we gonna talk about, Fee King? What we gonna
There's
talk about?
Always so much to talk about. I know you have company, and so I want to get into this. Something happened. Something has been happening for a while, and not until this experience did it dawn on me to go down the rabbit hole and do some research. So can you show that video, Sekou Rights?
The deer?
Show the video.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Let's see. This is a shirt. That's okay. Here's the video.
Hey, beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. I see you looking all pretty this morning. Hey, girl. He's like, you're a stalker. Hey, sexy girl. So listen, it not until I began visiting Maryland, Bowie specifically, 20-something years ago, had I ever seen a deer up close, personal, in real life. Never. And I'm from Nebraska.
Oh, wow. You've never seen a deer. Wow.
Never seen a deer. However, like most of us, I love Bambi. I love deer. I think deer are just the most beautiful animals. In Maryland, apparently they're overpopulated. There are so many deer in this region Hence, you see them, I see them on the road a lot, and they're not living. So when I first moved to Maryland and I started doing Lyft, I would be on the phone with my cousin Rosetta when I'm working late at night because I would see so many deer like off in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to her, I said, you know what? I said, I just want to envision the deer alive. I don't want to focus on seeing them on the side of the road. I said, when I drive, I just want to vision the deer alive. And so I have this mantra that the deer are living, the deer are alive, and the deer are happy. That's been my mantra for 7 years. The deer are happy, the deer are alive, the deer are living.
Okay.
So I see deer a lot, but not until this time in Maryland. On two occasions, yesterday, last night, and Wednesday night, have two deer cross my path. The first two deer were walking slow. So I saw them and I was like, I put on my hazards, I slowed down, they crossed. Last night, the deer ran so fast past my across my path, like it startled me. It was as if someone was chasing them and they were running away. They never looked left and right. They just, and I was like, now I see how deer get hit.
Mm.
I shared with you, and you said that there's something to it, and you mentioned bucks. So I
Mm-hmm.
went online and I did some research about deer, and it brought tears to my eyes. Like I literally was crying.
Wow.
Yeah, I was crying. I was like, oh my
Wow.
God. And I thought, how come I've never looked this up? So can I share? Can I share
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay. Shy and gentle. The deer spirit animal teaches us to be kind and loving. Yesterday, November 13th, was World Kindness Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, it's it's all too telling that we need to have a holiday that's just one day. And I think World Kindness Day is a 365 day a year
That's right.
reason to celebrate.
That's
Yesterday
right.
is dedicated though to World Kindness Day. So shy and gentle, the deer spirit animal teaches us to be kind and loving and to maintain a childlike innocence. As a heart-centered symbol of peace and serenity, the spirit of the deer loves unconditionally.
Mm.
It poses no threat to others and endears us with its natural beauty and elegant gait. Deer are often seen as messengers from the universe, symbolizing peace, creativity, and spiritual growth. Seeing two deer together amplifies this message, suggesting you are on the right path. Ugh. These graceful animals can guide us toward trust and intuition, offering insights into our life's journey.
Mm.
I cried myself to sleep. I was like, oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what
Ooh.
made it resonate for you?
Well, I think if you're on
Mm-hmm.
the journey, it rarely looks the way that we want it to look or the way that
Rarely.
we right?
Hell, if ever.
If ever, or the way that we want it to feel.
Yeah.
And so yesterday, some things happened that I don't need to share publicly. Just small things that kind of made me feel exhausted. I was like,
Mm.
I just feel a little exhausted, and maybe the wind was let out of my sail just a little bit.
Right.
So, and I'm questioning because when I'm in Maryland, it's not a holiday, it's not a vacation. I am driving a lot. I have a lot of appointments, a lot of errands. I might see one or two, three clients. I'm Ubering for transportation, for money, for experiences. So there are a lot of components, and there's a lot of organizing, coordinating. It's just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And when I read that, I said, you are on the right path.
Mm.
And I know that, but sometimes you have those moments where you're like, oh God,
Yeah. Yeah. We
right?
don't see any signs. of, of goodness around you. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's it, the
yeah.
signs. And
Mhm.
when the 2 deer crossed my path Wednesday,
Right,
I was dropping someone off.
right.
There was no communication between us the entire trip, and it was about a 45-minute ride.
Wow,
No communication.
wow.
And this
That's
is what
that's hard for feet.
right? And I was just like, "Oh, I'm getting sleepy." And this is what he said when I because I apologized because I it was important for me to throw on my hazards so that the people behind me know, "Listen, I'm slowing down, so please slow down with me."
Mhm. Right.
And he said to me, "You did really well."
You did very well. That's
You
right.
did very yeah, and I
That's
thought,
very
I
right.
said, "You know, I wanna see the deer living, and I don't wanna be a part of that." Because that's something that I'm not gonna be able to unsee or undo.
Yeah.
And no, I
Right.
want no parts of that. Yeah, and so for me, the message was the sign was, A, you're on the right path.
Mm.
B, continue to trust the process.
Mm.
And C, continue to trust your intuition.
Mm.
And
All
that is
right.
exactly what it says. It says here also, if you see a deer appear out of nowhere, both times,
Right.
these deer appeared out of
Oh,
nowhere.
yeah. Right.
If you see a deer appear out of nowhere, it is a sign that you must follow your intuition.
Right. All right. All right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great
and
to
so
have something concrete in life that you can look for. You can look for it to mean something to you because, as you say, you're traveling on the road. You don't get any mile markers. There's no mile markers in life. Like there's no one out there pointing things out. Like yeah, you're on the right path. Here, you're on the right path. You're just
yeah.
going. You're just going. So it's good that you got that experience and that you looked it up. You looked up what this might represent because you could have just had 2 years zip back past your your space and then not check it out, not study it.
So I think what you said is really important, but say it again and slow down for me because you said maybe you used a big word that I'm not familiar with, but you said something about I looked it up and I could have
Yeah, you could have just ignored it. You could have just ignored it. Like I don't remember what I said, but I'm saying this now. You could have just ignored it. You could have
yes.
let them run past you, and you could just tell someone like, "Oh, these deer just ran past me," and then that's it. But you look forward to it, and you looked it up. You looked it up.
There was such a strong feeling about it. It was a pull. It was so strong. And I feel like last night the amount of time that I spent on it was energetically all I was able to do. And so as I continue, I want to do more because of course I thought about you and I
Mm.
thought about something that you said to me the other day about putting your bills on automatic pay,
Yeah,
right? And I don't
yeah.
know if you recall this, but you said to me, you said, "No, fee, I just have faith that the money will always be there."
Listen, listen. Let me clarify that just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, all right.
I have been scared of this my whole life. I've been scared
Oh,
of this my whole life. I want to make it clear. I
okay.
never put my bills on auto until I had to because my current frame of mind has made it easy for me to miss bills. So I put them on recently in the past 2 years since my stroke. And then I've been like, oh wow, this is happening. This is that there's my faith coming through because my faith would come through because my bill got paid, and then my faith would come through again because my bill got paid, and I was like, oh, this is much easier. Yeah, so that's what I have to say.
That's still huge. And
Yeah,
so for me, I just thought about the fact that one can say that they have faith, but to put it into action,
yes, that's a whole new
it
level, a
that's
whole
a
new
whole nother level. And that is what faith is really trusting and believing in that which you cannot see,
Right.
or you have no evidence of.
Right.
There's always going to be, and the reason why I want people to understand this is the reason why you and probably many other people, whether they've had a tragic occurrence happen in their life, or they are uh, entrepreneurs or independent contractors, and they don't always have consistent. They could be an actor. They don't have consistent income. Maybe that
Yeah.
residual check hasn't come in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, but what I see in you is not having consistent revenue. You still have your bills on auto pay. And that just, I mean, all of these things just, it was like compound for me last night. And I was really emotional because I wish I had the quote, but Arlen Hamilton says it. So many thought leaders say this, which is your blessing could literally be hours, days, or weeks, or even months away. And right when you're about to quit,
Come on now.
right when you're about to quit,
Come on now. Come on
you
now.
have fallen short because
Yep.
you didn't wait that extra day or that
Yes.
extra week.
Yes.
And I just,
and just on that, have you seen the Instagram, the thing on the meme of someone who's been
hammering,
hammering hammering a hole for a long time, and he finally quits, and they're showing that he had this much left before a field of diamonds.
Yes.
He turned around and left, and that's what we have to believe. We got to believe that we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it hard. We're going to keep hitting, and one day soon, we're going to hit to these diamonds.
One day soon again.
Won't get see it again.
Oftentimes we forget how many times we've already hit.
Yeah.
Where you had no evidence, no proof. I mean, and so that gives me a lot of comfort when I remind myself, wait a minute, you have done this.
Right.
Like you have done this, and you and I have this project, this phantom project that I know that we'll get to one day, titled The Near Misses, because we've had. I think we got to retitle it though.
We have to retitle it because my perspective had changed. Because when we came up with this was before my stroke, and it was very, very much
Yeah, like, it was
internally. It was a lot of that. Like, I can't believe they did me wrong.
Passed on me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and now I view the same things now, the same things, but I view them differently. I view them as I wasn't ready for this. So and so wasn't like I put the emphasis on me, and looking back at it, those same situations, looking back on them now and looking at them in a different way, has made me feel differently. So I want to do it, but I want to do it in a lighthearted way. Like, listen, folks, you know you did wrong. You know you did wrong.
Well, I think there's a very comedic way to do it, because so much of it is, now that I'm looking at it from a different lens, so much of it is humorous. You gotta go.
Sorry. No.
Just pop right.
Go ahead.
Is that, yeah, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. So why don't we go ahead and maybe end with our phrase, your phrase?
Oh, no. Well, let me end with this because I know you got to go, but
you got to go.
No, I'm okay. We're okay, right? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay.
Yeah, is that your aide?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Vincent. That's Vincent.
Hi, Vincent.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Can we say hi to Vincent?
Yeah, he's saying hi from the background.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So yeah. So what I wanted to say was about yesterday. My theme was how are we going to make it have benefit in this presidency? That was my theme was yesterday, and I'm continuing that theme because I put up a whole little video yesterday of this guy who became a millionaire during Trump's previous presidency. He became a millionaire. Like, just think about that. He became a millionaire. Now, he was not a millionaire before. He became a millionaire soon, right?
I saw him. Yes.
Yes. And so I just want to piggyback on that. If you don't have Bitcoin, it's time to get some. Now, I know I talked you out of your Bitcoin because I was trying to get it off of what was
Cash
it?
App.
Cash App? I was trying to get you off of Cash App and onto something else. But regardless, you need to own some Bitcoin, because I had it way long time ago.
And you had quite a bit of Bitcoin, by the way. You had quite a bit of Bitcoin. So I'm just looking around because I don't want to be in anyone's way. So let me say this about Bitcoin. I would like to challenge you to give us, your audience, more information as to the why we need.
So I'm just saying that I looked at it recently. I didn't find that much. I found a little bit of Bitcoin that I own, and it is shot up. It is shot up. It's going like zoom.
So I want to challenge you, though, to teach a class, teach a course, teach a webinar, Bitcoin 101. Because let me tell you why, Sekou. There's so many people on social media telling us what to do, but I want to know why. And so this goes back to, for years, people in my life have been saying that I should buy a house, but no one told me why. No one said why.
The why is important.
The why is a game changer. Yeah. And had they broken down the why, it would have changed the game for me. Right. And people need to know why. Why and why right now? Why is there such a sense of urgency? So I want to challenge you to do that work, to bring us up to speed with the why. What is Bitcoin? Okay. Why do we need to buy it?
Okay, that'll be my class. That'll be my class for the.
And I will be the first one enrolled because I had Bitcoin.
Yep.
You and I have been watching some documentary. Yes.
Yeah.
So go ahead and put that together, and so we can go ahead and invite folks.
Yeah, I'll put it together and invite people. But just so you know that I guess I'll put it all together.
Just put it all together, because there's something to be said about knowing why Bitcoin is the new whatever, or because you and I watched that documentary. It was a documentary, and it was fascinating. And one of the things that I shared with you, sorry, something's in my eye. One of the things that I shared with you was that the people who made the documentary didn't go into enough backstory about the creation, the inception of Bitcoin, and then how do you spend it? How do you invest it? You know what I'm saying? So people deserve to know that, so that they can make an informed decision for themselves. Okay. That is your work.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
We'll do it quick. Right. We'll do it quick and easy, and let everybody know. Because people, I'm going to tell you that you should buy Bitcoin. I'm just telling you now. And then I'll do the class soon.
I think so. For me, I want the class, and then you can tell me to buy Bitcoin. That's where I am, sir.
Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for now.
So you gonna take us out?
Yeah, let me just show this right quick. You also sent me this.
I love them so much.
And she also sent this.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'll never forget this night. That night it was in the evening.
Yeah.
There was, see, here's the difference. In the past, the deer had not crossed my path.
Yes, they crossed your path. That's important.
They crossed my path.
Yeah.
In the
they
past,
say, hey, look. Hey, look. They're saying, hey, look, pay attention to us.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the two deer who were sprinting, like they were sprinting. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I picked a woman up and she asked me why I was driving so slow because she had been outside waiting. And I think she saw me like slowly, carefully approaching her. And I said, I'm so sorry. I said, but I told her the story about the deer. She tells me a story that her neighbors 2 doors down from her left their door open, like they maybe were getting their groceries. 2 deer, 2, ran into their house.
What?
They flew out, like they ran out because they're terrified. 6 hours later, they go back into their house and they just drop to their knees crying. Because it's there's no telling what their house looked like. Because I'm sure the deer were panicked, like, this is a completely foreign environment. How do we get out of here?
Wait a minute. So the 2 deer went into the house.
Yes.
And they were in there for a while. They're in there for 6 hours?
No, I don't. That's what I asked her. She said, I don't know how long they were in there, but the people did not go back in for 6 hours. Because
they were like,
yeah. And when they went in, whatever they saw was that disturbing that they just, you know. And so I said, what I got from that is there's this new norm because of COVID. The animals are different. They're, I think, more sensitive. They're on high alert, and we're tearing down their environment. So they don't know. They're like, where do we go? Where do we fit? Where's our place for deer to run into a home?
Yeah.
And they travel in packs, and so I want to learn as much as I can about deer.
Oh yeah, you're studying that on deer.
Yes,
you're studying deer. Okay, all right, that's cool. All right, folks.
You want to take us out with our with your phrase?
Now
You remember better than perfect.
Now
is better than perfect. Amen and ashe, Sekou writes.
And there's a website down there if you want to check out the hoodies. And yeah, we'll see you soon. All right. We'll see you later.